to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Utah Utes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. And he stops at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the Utah Utes offense comes on the field first today. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kirk, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give the credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
And the wideout goes in motion. To throw, it's Wilson. Makes a quick grab. Tackled at the 32. It's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. The short completion of the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Stop at the 43, but that's
it's going to be drinking, dog.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back has it on the screen now. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produce a solid gain there.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it.
Oh, crap. Yeah.
Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down
Made
the
him cut
momentum
back.
and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Punt lands at the 6.
Man, I thought that was like a bounce inbound.
So the Michigan Wolverines offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Same tailback, another carry. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it.
Oh, hell. Dang it, that's my fault.
He's got some room and some blockers here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception.
Oh,
and
that's
not
my
exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Caught behind the line. Sanchez. And he takes it into the score. Touchdown, Utes. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And there's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. It keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Using his legs. It's Marshall. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Running back grabs it on a screen. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Across the 45 now. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense.
Dude is 99 speed and got caught.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Block him.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in.
Hold him.
Look at him run through those tacklers. He takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. Costly hold nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. And the Wolverines come to the line with first and goal. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Got space, looking to score. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down. And it's Utah in the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid tackle, able to get him down. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, and now it's third and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down.
A great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. They go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, they take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Utah offense takes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. To the air. It's Wilson. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Gives it to the back.
They didn't sit my linebackers back.
That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The Utes are on the move here. First down, they're going to throw the ball. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Now it's second down here. Gonna run it. It's Sanchez.
Oh my God! How does he not get off of that?
But he does have first down yardage.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. And at first down, they go right back to him. The Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, this era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Caught in the backfield. It's Sanchez. Makes the defender miss. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
That's the counter.
There's a throw from the red zone. Looking for
Pick.
Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I think this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Scanning the field, it's Wilson. Down he goes, a sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, DeMar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen.
A little bit slow.
Display right now.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Shame I can't pick block.
Here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down, and they pick up the 1st.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Play action fake. Looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Kerback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver makes the catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Snags a good throw. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Oh, yeah.
The Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. And now the handoff.
God, if y'all would block.
5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Play action fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That's a big game.
That's a late hit.
It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
For the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any pieces at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down.
Oh,
Extend the play. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan. Well, he escapes, Kurt, extends.
I wouldn't have lied there. It could have been a kick.
What a great job of just getting out of the pocket and staying calm. It looked like nothing was there. He scrambled, found the open receiver downfield, just like we've seen so many times from this guy on film.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Utah offense takes the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
But the play
I would say inside out.
Very tough second down coming up now.
I was going to say, how does the catch line move?
Line in a hurry up. To throw, it's Wilson. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. We finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Utes will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Man, I love to see linebackers in today's game. They're physical enough to be able to be in the box and defend the run because that's their main primary job. But here you can see the athletic ability to be in man coverage and be able to make a play and knock the ball away.
On the ground, it's Marshall.
I saw that. I just couldn't get a play to make it work.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up fourth down. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Running it back, it's Washington. And the returner's brought down by the coverage team. And the Utah offense takes the field. And now the first play of this drive will begin at the 36. And the back now goes in motion. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The tight end has got it. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down.
Dude, I thought I was in.
Grab behind the line.
That's supposed to be man.
Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball.
Literally think man.
Stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Boy, I'm a
You
big
get a
fan
lot
of
of
that
time
jet
to
sweep motion
run
like
around
that. It
in
really
the
forces the
backfield.
defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
It's a nice wrap up there by the
How are all
junior.
my people getting
Looks
hurt?
like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 3rd down after that running play. Looking downfield, it's Wilson. Quick throw to the left side.
Oh, come on!
Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Strained forearm. What are you jacking off?
There on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
Oh, that was a
4th
pick.
down, they'll punt it away here. And that's a great punt.
God
Goes
dang.
out of bounds down near the goal line. They'll spot it there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb. And they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
Keeping it on the ground here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking for some space. It's Marshall.
Oh, they hit the
Running
crease.
down after just a short gain. So let's see what they like here on.
Oh, if he stay outside of leverage,
inside their
no,
own
no.
20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
I laid him too much.
By the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Oh, that's my fault.
Will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time.
Damn.
And the ball is away from his own end zone. And here's the fair catch by the return.
Dang, that was my fault.
And the Utes offense takes the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love that
go,
you
dude.
mix it up from time to time because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that one.
2nd down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Wilson. Looks left and finds his target there. And he'll be brought down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
High completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Can he get there on the ground?
Nope.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on 4th down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary.
Let's go.
He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on down.
2nd down after that run on the
Oh,
previous play.
look at this. Let's do this.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Defense gets him down.
Take
but
3.
they'll
We'll
take
take
the
3.
gain on that play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
It's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, it doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Finding enough space for a
solid
gain before they stop it.
A lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it.
He looks inside. He looks inside.
Ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. The sure hand.
Good eyes, baby. Good eyes.
And they wrap them up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter, sitting in a pretty good spot to wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. The Wolverines moving quickly down the field here. Play action here on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
Block him! Oh, good try, good try.
The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Wolverines. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stops at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Utah offense takes the field. Remember, last time, they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Oh, look at the quick cut. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough.
Boy, the computer didn't have RPF. Please cover this. Thank you. Oh, my God.
Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and nothing but Green refusing to be stopped.
Wow.
In this play. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown.
That's straight computer.
That's an important score. They got a one-possession game now, Kirk. This game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to melt the clock. So what can the defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
God, that's BS, man. Yeah.
The obvious move here is to go for a 2-point conversion to cut this lead to 3 as time winds down. Dropping back, it's Wilson. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, and he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he lofts it deep over the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The Wolverines will have to kick this away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. On the return, it's Washington. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Utah offense takes the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball.
Like fumble.
They had up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down.
Hold it.
Connection to the tight end here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Roughing the
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, gets a fresh set of downs.
They had that scheduled now. They already had the first down.
Set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on third down. Using his legs, it's Sanchez. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just for 2 yards. This, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. In the clear at the 25.
Gotta
They
be
bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is a missed opportunity for this defense. They had him a third down and long. They're so consumed with thinking about defending the pass that they completely miss defending the run. The offense is able to get exact.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. It's a short return.
Good job, Baxter.
What a play for this defense.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. One more first down should do it, but remember, the defense has all 3 timeouts remaining. That's a solid game. Moves the ball to the 29.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he lofts one deep over the middle. He's got it at the 15. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here.
Press.
Trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They'll work the clock here with the running game.
Why is the computer controlling me?
Brought down short of the marker. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Coming to the line on
That's not what I ran.
They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Tailback takes the handoff again. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. The offense already has 1 4th-down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game. Offense. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line.
Fellas, moving at the quarterback.
When it comes down to this, they need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Scanning the field, it's Wilson. Running out of time in the pocket. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays.
Here's a fumble.
Let's go, E. Ball game.
Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Man, when you get into this big
told you, leave me at the quarterback.
This kind of stage in the 2nd half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.